Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you've been here before. And where you are is in the middle of a video series that I've been recording called Career Tripwires, where we talk about the top 5 things middle-aged men do wrong when it's time for a professional change. And today is day 4. It's Thursday. And this is a big one for me when men presume that they can tell their quote unquote story. This is up there in the top 2 for me in terms of things that people do wrong when they're getting ready to go out into the market and look for work or opportunity, if you will. The other one is not addressing the notion of what do I really want to do? But that's for another episode. So telling the story, let me share what I mean by that. You have a life, you have experience, you have credentials, you have motivations, you have things that are important to you. These are your story. This is who you are. And I think I see it right now with all the layoffs that are going on, people that are going out there not doing this foundational work before they're going out there, and they're getting really frustrated. They're sending hundreds of resumes out. They're not getting feedback. I'm not a big guy with resumes. I think there are much better ways to get jobs than responding to supposed openings in portals that are online, half of which don't even exist, none of which give you feedback almost. So I think if you focus on your story, there's 3 components to it, in my estimation. There's the story that you can tell in an interview, 45 minutes to an hour, question and answers. You can be comprehensive, you can go on. Then there's the story that you tell when you only have a couple minutes with somebody. Some people call it the elevator pitch, 90 seconds, a networking event, somewhere, something with impact, something where you leave the person with an understanding, oh, I know exactly what he does, and I do or don't need someone with those skills. Most people can't do that without practice. And the last one is kind of your tagline. Like I help middle-aged men in career transition. I can glean some meaning from that has some meaning. But the thing about the story is you can't tell it, even if you think you can, unless you practice it and craft it. And you can use someone else to do this with, a colleague, a friend, someone whose opinion you trust or value. But you can't just go out into the marketplace with the assumption is that if they ask me a question, I'll be able to answer it. You need a much more directed approach. So I would say to any of you middle-aged men that are out there contemplating looking for work, before you do anything else, identify your story, craft your story, polish your story, practice your story, get feedback on your story. And then when you get out there, you can take advantage of the opportunity. There's so much competition out there now. I really believe he who has the best story wins. So reflect on that, give that some thought. I hope that's helpful. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the final episode of this particular series tomorrow in episode 5. Have a great day.